using deep breathing strategies, using deep breathing techniques. One of the things that happens when we don't have enough oxygen in our blood is our blood vessels close up in an effort to get more pressure to the central core of the body, the extremity. The blood vessels at the extremities of the body close up and more blood flows to the core of the body. And this is one of the major causes of hypertension, of high blood pressure. They call it essential hypertension. That means hypertension that has no known cause. Well, I'm telling you, one of the major causes of essential hypertension, or hypertension in general, is low blood oxygen. And something as simple as deep breathing techniques can go a long way towards improving circulatory system health. I love easy-to-use, non-toxic, cheap healthcare strategies, and that's really what the Brightside is all about. We talk about supplementation all the time, but there's other strategies as well. Using lecithin is a classic example of an inexpensive way to address health issues, including cardiovascular health and including the health of the skin. When it comes to blood vessel support and cholesterol, when it comes to using lecithin to keep stones from forming, there's no more effective strategy than to make sure that you're getting enough of these bile-supporting nutrients. There's lots of bile-supporting nutrients that you can use to help cholesterol remain in solution, to help prevent stones without medical interference, without surgical procedures. I like taurine, the amino acid taurine, which is a nice calming and soothing amino acid. It's a little bit difficult to get from foods. It's real inexpensive as a supplement. Taurine is great for folks who are dealing with seizure disorders or who have too much cortisol or under a lot of stress. If you're drinking a lot of coffee, you have kind of jittery sort of coffee energy, you feel anxious, taurine has a nice calming role, and taurine is very important for the production of bile. You can use something called bile salts. Bile salts are found by themselves as a supplement, or you can get them in Youngevity's Ultimate Enzyme product. Bile salts will also help prevent gallstone formation by keeping cholesterol into bile. There's something called choline, which is actually a component of lecithin. Choline is available as a supplement, and then, of course, you can always use a tablespoonful of lecithin powder every day. The cholesterol-dissolving properties of lecithin can also prevent heart disease, not just for gallstones, also to prevent heart disease. It can help improve the solubility of cholesterol, keep cholesterol dissolved, as well as it can also help keep blood fats dissolved too. And because toxins and inorganic metals, things like mercury and radioactive substances like cesium, tend to build up in the fatty parts of the body. You guys are worried about Fukushima, the radioactive substances that we get from fish, from ocean products, and radioactive substances that are in the air. They tend to accumulate in the fatty part of the body, and using lecithin can help improve detoxification by making these metals more water soluble. That's the key to eliminating heavy metals and toxins out of the body, is to make them more water soluble. That's how the body detoxifies itself. It will actually convert these fatty substances into water soluble substances so they can be flushed out of the body. Well, using supplemental lecithin can give your body's water solubilizing chemistry a little boost. The same is true about fluoride. Using a little lecithin can improve fluoride detoxification, help clear the fluoride out of the body. Fluoride tends to deposit in fats like other heavy metals, like other metals do as well. Fluoride's not a heavy metal, but like other metals. By the way, there's really no such thing as a heavy metal. There are lots of metals that are toxic, but the term heavy metal doesn't really have a strict definition. In any case, fluoride, mercury, cesium, strontium, these kinds of metallic substances that deposit in fats as toxins, you can improve the body's ability to dump them out, to clear them out by using lecithin. These are some amazing benefits, you guys. Heart benefits, cholesterol benefits, gallbladder benefits, fat absorption benefits, detoxification benefits. These are a lot of things that you get from a supplement that is really, really cheap, on the order of 10 cents a dose, and readily available as a supplement and also as food. And as a bonus, as if that weren't enough, as if that's not enough benefits from one little old supplement, lecithin has tremendous benefits for nerve health and for brain health. It can help improve the symptoms of dementias. It can help improve Parkinson's disease and Bell's palsies and other movement disorders. And then, of course, we're talking about skin health here. Using lecithin in combination with your fatty vitamins, with vitamin A and vitamin E, or other fatty nutrients like zinc and selenium. We don't tend to think of zinc and selenium as being fatty, but indeed they are absorbed and utilized by the fat absorption system in the body. So if you have a bile problem, you may end up with a zinc problem and a selenium problem too. And it doesn't matter if you're taking the zinc and selenium if you don't absorb them. So using lecithin in combination with these minerals, as well as fatty vitamins, can help the body extract these nutrients out of the digestive tract and into the blood. Using lecithin can also help you extract nutrients, as I was saying earlier, from foods and help improve their absorption into the blood. Phytoestrogens, phytonutrients, flavonoids, carotenes, all of these kinds of substances that are in vegetables can be somewhat difficult to access, especially if you're dealing with a gallbladder problem or if you're perimenopausal or postmenopausal. Using a little lecithin can help you get nutrients out of veggies too. Bottom line, if you have any fat malabsorption issues, if you've had your gallbladder taken out, and if you have adult acne or milia or keratoses or bumps, or even if you're perfectly healthy and you just want to improve your body's ability to absorb fats, a little bit of lecithin goes a long way, either in granules, in liquid, or in capsules, or even just regular consumption of eggs and other lecithin-containing foods. You can use lecithin to keep your foods from sticking to your frying pan. That's what Pam cooking spray is. Pam cooking spray, if you look at the ingredient deck, you'll see it's lecithin. You can make your own Pam. Use a little liquid lecithin. Just put it in your frying pan. Or you can mix your liquid lecithin with a little bit of coconut oil. You can add your liquid lecithin to salad oil and put it in your salad dressings to help dissolve nutrients out of veggies in your salads. And again, this can be very important for postmenopausal women who are especially at risk for fat malabsorption. Phytonutrients, the flavonoids and the carotenes, these plant nutrients are tremendously protective for the skin. They're especially protective against wrinkle-inducing sun rays and solar radiation. In fact, phytonutrients from vegetables are nature's very own nutritional sunscreens. But if you have fat malabsorption issues, if you got NAFLD, the latest alphabet acronym disease, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, if you had a gallbladder taken out, you may be depriving yourself of the protective effects, the wrinkle-fighting effects of these phytonutrients. So by using a little bit of lecithin in some coconut oil, or maybe macadamia nut oil, or hemp seed oil, or other kind of nutritional oil like flaxseed oil or Udo's blend, and then putting that in with your veggies, or maybe cooking or braising your veggies with a little bit of a lecithin oil blend, you're going to be able to access those nutrients more readily and keep your skin healthier and your skin looking good longer as well. If you're perimenopausal, and again, perimenopause and menopause are really a prime time of life for women to deal with fat malabsorption issues. If you're perimenopausal or menopausal, had a gallbladder taken out, prone to stone formation, there's a chance that you may be missing out on these sun-protective, skin-protective phytonutrients. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back right after this.
Did you know that organic sulfur can cleanse and defend your body against the poisons we're exposed to each day? Organic sulfur crystals from sulfurdefense.com help by forcing oxygen and nutrition into your cells while eliminating heavy metals, contaminants, and damaging radiation. Defend yourself and family from toxic assault with one of the most critical and essential minerals available today. Order online at sulfurdefense.com. That's sulfurdefense.com. Or call 800-593-6273.
Does advertising on the Genesis Communications Radio Network actually bring positive results? Let's ask
Thomas Baldrick from Freeze Dry Guy.
Thomas, talk about customer service at GCN.
GCN is extraordinary in how they take care of their customers. The bottom line, Freeze Dry Guy keeps advertising on GCN because it works.
If you would like to experience unbelievable customer service, call Lee Wickenhauser at 877-996-4327, extension 107.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows. Pause and rewind live TV. Even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MyTV. 1-855-905-MyTV.
Hi, this is Steve Sanchez, and based on a recent study, it was found that 57 million Americans had legal issues over the last 12 months, but only 60% of those studied sought out the services of a lawyer. Why? In a nutshell, affordability. Well, my friends at Legal Shield have created a solution that can help you not if, but when you need an attorney. For as little as $17 per month, Legal Shield will provide you unlimited access to qualified attorneys at an accomplished law firm for advice and counsel on legal issues, no matter how serious or trivial. For over 40 years and with 1.4 million families across North America, Legal Shield can help you, the loyal GCN listener. Representatives are standing by now to answer your questions, so call them now at 1-855-340-SAVE. That's 1-855-340-7283, or visit them at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com.
Results will vary from case to case.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right. General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for under $30,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet under $30,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL. Lock in your price now. Take delivery in spring. 866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
It's time for a home security quiz. What effective home security device is smaller than a coffee cup, fakes out burglars into thinking someone is home at your house while you're away, plugs into any wall outlet, is recommended by many police departments, and sells for less than $30? Yes, it's Fake TV. This year, about 1 in every 50 U.S. homes will have a break-in, with burglars usually picking the easy target, a dark house that looks like no one is home. Fake TV is a small electronic security device that makes it look like someone is home watching TV by simulating the light from a real TV. Fake TV could be the difference between coming home to a secure house or one that's been ransacked. To get your Fake TV for only $29.95 with free shipping, go to faketv.com or call 1-877-5-FAKE-TV. That's 877-532-5388, or go to faketv.com. Fake TV, the burglar deterrent.
The nation's largest independently owned and operated talk radio network. The Genesis Communications Network.
All right, we're back on the bright side. Let's see here. A couple more things. I'm going to save a couple things for lecithin, and then we'll talk about how you can use some other topical products for milia and for keratoses, and then we'll continue talking about cysteine. I'll tell you about some toxic effects of cysteine, as well as some detoxifying effects of cysteine. It turns out there's a very, very interesting relationship between selenium, the mineral selenium, and cysteine, and a lot of selenium's detoxification properties are a result of something called selenocysteine, the relationship between selenium and cysteine. This is especially true for mercury toxicity. For folks who are worried about mercury fillings or mercury in fish, mercury toxicity, you can really do a wonderful job on detoxifying from mercury using cysteine in its very special detox form, as well as using selenium. Selenium too, and I'm going to be blogging about selenium here in the next day or two up at pharmacistben.com. Remind you to check that out, pharmacistben.com. We update that my blog page regularly with news stories as well as blog posts, so check that out, pharmacistben.com. Also, you can check out my website, brightsideben.com, especially if you want to purchase any of the longevity products. You can go right to brightsideben.com and pull down on the shopping cart or click on the Join the Team link if you want to start a longevity business for a one-time $10 fee. Click on the Join the Team link, or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Our number today on the Bright Side, our number every day on the Bright Side, is 855-660-4261. Try to get on board early so we can